Okay, we are from group 1. I would like to describe about the factor affecting the delivery of Indonesian labor income to families in Kendal district with multiple regression. By group 1, the member is me, Aria Wiraja, and ANNISA PUTRI TAMI. So how about the TKI or immigrant workers? TKI are international migrant workers who leave their homeland to fill jobs in other countries. Workers who have a worker abroad will send their income to the family. Migrant workers from abroad are used by most families to fulfill their needs. TKI income to the family has many influencing factors. The study aims to find out more about the factors that affect the delivery of migrant workers' income in the Kendal regency, namely income, family needs, number of dependents, and shipping costs. The study used multiple linear regression analysis tool while analysis the effect of the independent variable on the dependent variable to coefficient of determinant R2. Analysis tool is used and partial testing uses the T-statistical test and simultaneous testing using the F-statistic test. Classic assumption where all the above tests use the calculating program SPSS 17.0 for Windows. Based on the research result, it hoped the TKI can use their income properly so that the future they do not go back to become migrant workers. The income that has been received should be set aside for capital to open a business in the area of origin. Total population become Indonesian workers or TKI. In 2010, Indonesia had a population of 237 million, 226 people, occupying number 4 most in the world, while unemployment rate is 6.20%. Due to the high population of Indonesia and the lack of job that can absorb the entire workforce on the west, the government had taken to help distributing work to the countries in need. Workers who work abroad are called TKI. According to 2010 data, foreign exchange received from remittance, sending TKI income to family. TKI nationalizes US dollar 6.74 billion and has increased every year. Remittances for immigrant worker family constitute income to meet the daily needs of the family. A part of TKI income is set aside to meet the needs of the family in the area of origin that the TKI is responsible for. The economic change experienced by immigrant workers who have worked abroad encourages people who do not find work in the area where they live to decide to become migrant workers. The phenomenon can be seen from the very large list of sending TKI in Indonesia, which can be seen in the table 1.4 regarding the 10 large district of city that send Indonesia workers for the period 2011 to 2016 as follow is the table of the sending of TKI. Number 1 is Lombok and number 10 is Sukabumi. Observation result the table. Number 1 is in 2012 the sending of Indonesian migrant workers has decreased simultaneously, but in the 2013 it has increased again. However, Kendal district continues to experience decline to its, so it can be concluded that Kendal district has decreased considerably from 2011 to 2013. The high rate of sending TKI abroad is equal to F to the number of TKI who have problems, including unilateral layoff, unpaid salaries, unable to work, communication, not too much, and other. The factor that most influence the performance problem of TKI are low skill and education. The creation of equality Indonesian migrant workers has a many positive impact on migrant workers, their family, and the environment in their hometowns. For migrant workers, the increased income can be used for life in the country where the migrant worker is working and send their home area for the relative. The transfer are made through a financial institution available at the DKI place of work for a fee which will be deducted from remittance sent by the TKI. Remittance from migrant workers' income have many functions, namely they can be used as a business capital in their home region to create a new job. For migrant worker family, remittance can be used to pay for education for their children and relatives. The following amount of remittance from Canada Regency in 2010 to 2013, based on above phenomena, the author are interest in connecting research to examine the factor that affect the delivery of income for Indonesian workers to family in Canada Regency. The objective of study are to identify and analyze the income factor, number of independent family needs, and shipping costs that individually collectively affect in the delivery migrant workers' income to family in Canada Regency. Historical basis. Labor supply theory, the supply of labor is the amount of the labor that can be provided by the owner of the workforce at its possible weight within a certain period of time. Many factors influence to the supply of labor, including the following: population, structure, productivity, wage level, income level, government policy, women who take care of the household, and the population attending school, and the state of the economy. The relationship between income and remittance of immigrant workers, income and to their family, the income that a TKI sent to the family is basically a part of the TKI income that is set aside to be sent to the area of origin. Income is defined as wage added after work. The greater of the amount of income that TKI receives, the greater is the income for the TKI that is sent to the family. The relationship between family needs and transfer of migrant workers' income to the family. Income from the abroad will be sent for home to be used as a cost to meet the consumption need of the migrant workers' family in the area of origin. The greater the needs of the family in the area of origin, the greater the income value of the TKI sent to the family. The relationship between the number of dependents and the remittance of migrant workers' income to the family. The income the TKI sent to the family will be greater if the dependents of the TKI were received the shipment are the nuclear family. On the other hand, the income of TKI who sent the family is getting smaller if the dependents of the TKI are not the main family. Next is the relationship between shipping costs and transfer of migrant workers' income to the family. Delivery costs are the amount of cost incurred in sending TKI income to the family. The greater shipping cost incurred, the smaller the remittance that is the family. The reduction in the shipping cost will increase the amount of income the labor immigrants send to their families. Definition of labor. Labor is one of most important factor in the entire production process. According to Mulyadi 2001, it is said the labor is population of the working age 15 to 64 or total population in a country that can produce goods and services. If there is a demand for labor and if they want to participate in this activity. Definition of Indonesian workers or TKI. According to BNP to TKI, Indonesian workers are Indonesian citizens, both men and women, who carry out activity in economic, social, scientific, artistic, and professional sport file, as well as participate in work training about both and land, sea, and the air for a certain of period time. Based on the work agreement, namely an agreement between workers and employers verbally and or in writing. Definition of remittance. According to Ardana 2007, remittance of for migrant worker family are income to meet the daily needs of the family. The more the number of the family covered, the TKI will send more remittance to meet the needs of the TKI. Next will be explained by ANNISA Putri.
Thank you, Aria. Okay, the next I will explain about
Okay, Lisa, time is yours to explain about the research method.
Okay, thank you, Aria. I will explain about research methods. For the first types and resource of data, the methods used is to use this survey method to the research location talk structure interview, namely a questionnaire with a sample of 71 research objects who are determined through stratified sampling. After that, the dependent variable used in this study is the delivery of income of Indonesian workers to the family, while the independent variable used is income of or Y, number of dependent family needs and shipping costs. Quantitative data is an implementation of the data obtained manifest in the form of number, and the analysis uses statistical and econometric methods. The primary data collection by way of research directly involved in obtaining the data needed in the study. Cross-section data is data consisting of one or more variables collected in the same period. The next, analysis tools. Analysis tools consist of the data analysis method is method used to provide the proposed hypothesis. The use of data analysis in this study is to use multiple linear regression analysis. General form of linear regression model multiple is like in the following equation. For the information for the equation, RM1 equal TKI income transfer to the family per rupiah. Y1 equal income per rupiah. KK2R equal family needs per rupiah. JT3R equal number of dependent or people. BR5 equal shipping cost or rupiah. The next, statistical testing of the model. For the first t-test or testing individually, the parameter used for the t-test in this result is with compare between significant value. The results are the following. The income variable has a positive and significant effect on the delivery variable. The income of Indonesian workers to the family, the variable family needs has a positive and significant effect on the variable of income delivery of Indonesian workers to the family. The variable number of dependents has no effect on the variable of sending Indonesian workers income to the family. The variable of shipping cost has a positive insignificant effect on the variable of sending the income of Indonesian workers to the family. The number 2, test F or test together. From the ANOVA test of F test, they calculate F value is 13,000.80 and 16 with a probability of 0.00. Because the probability is much smaller than 0.05, the regression model can be used to predict the delivery of Indonesian workers' income to the family, or it can be cited that income, family needs, number of dependents, and the cost of remittance together affect the delivery of income of Indonesian workers to the family. The next, the coefficient of determination. From the calculation result can be seen the coefficient of determination obtained is 0.6075. This shows the variable of income, family needs, number of dependents, and shipping costs can explain 67.5% of the delivery of Indonesian workers' income to the family, while the remaining 32.5% can be explained by other variables not included in the analysis model in the study. The next, classical assumption deviation test, multicollinearity test, heterogeneity test, autocorrelation test, normality test. Result and discussion. You can see from the table 4 is result analysis regression linear. Beside on the table, the equation is obtained multiple regression as follow: y equal minus 4,090 to 924.053 plus 0.34.x1 plus 0.340x2 plus 6123344x3 plus 6.300x4. The interpretation of the result of the income, the equation sent by Indonesian workers to the family has a negative effect of minus 4,924.05. The coefficient value equal 0.341 means if the income has increased by 1 rupiah while the other independent variable is considered constant or ceteris paribus, then the delivery of Indonesian workers' income to their family has increased by 0.30 and 41 rupiah. The coefficient value beta 2 equal 0.340 means if family needs increase by 1 rupiah, while other independent variables are considered constant or ceteris paribus, then the delivery of Indonesian workers' income to their family has increased by 0.330 rupiah. The coefficient value beta 3 equal 61233.441 means that is if the number of dependent has increased by 1 person while the other independent variables are considered constant or ceteris paribus. The sending of TKI income to the family has increased by 61233.440 rupiah. The coefficient value beta 4 equal 6.3 means if the shipping cost increase by 1 rupiah, while the other independent variables are considered constant or ceteris paribus, the delivery of Indonesian workers' income to the family will increase by 6.3 rupiah. For the conclusion and suggestion, from the result of the data analysis, can be concluded as follows. A. The income variable has a positive and significant influence of 0.341 on the delivery of income of Indonesian workers to the family. This shows that more and more the higher the income obtained, the higher the income sending of Indonesian workers to the family. B. Variable family needs has a positive and significant effect of 0.340 on the delivery of migrant workers' income to the family. This shows that the higher the needs of the family, the higher the income of Indonesian workers will be sent to the family. C. Variable number of dependent is not has a significant effect of 6.123.441 on sending the income of Indonesian workers to the family. This show that how much regardless of the number of dependent, Indonesian workers can only send their income to the appropriate family which Indonesian workers can afford. And for the E, variable of income needs family, the number of dependent and shipping costs together have a positive and significant effect of 13.816 on the delivery of Indonesian workers' income to the family with a probability of 0.00. The probability is much smaller than 0.05, so the regression model can be used to predict the delivery of Indonesian workers' income to the family, or can it is cite the income family needs. Number of dependent and cost or remittance together affect the delivery of Indonesian workers' income to their family. Thank you, Aria.
Okay, thank you, Nisa. This the finish about the explanation about the material factor affecting the very on Indonesian labor income to family in Kendal with motive regression. If we are make a mistake, we are apologize and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.